Spirit's Book, The Three Reigns, Part 3, Spiritual Evolution and Human Destiny. We're delighted to have you here at UR Spirituality, our YouTube channel devoted to offering insightful content on spirituality. This is video 53 of the series dedicated to exploring and understanding the Spirit's Book, a must-read for anyone interested in spirituality and spiritual growth. The Spirit's Book, published by Allan Kardec in 1857, explores the afterlife and the nature of spirits through conversations with benevolent spirits via mediums. It is structured as a Q&A with 1019 questions answered. In this episode, we continue the review of the chapter, The Three Reigns. This chapter primarily aims to discuss the classification of the natural world into three main categories: the mineral, vegetable, and animal kingdoms. This classification helps in understanding the diverse forms of life on Earth and the various degrees of advancement present in the different orders of creation. The chapter delves into the characteristics and distinctions of these three kingdoms, highlighting their fundamental differences and interactions. It seeks to elucidate the progression in the order of creation, acknowledging the presence of intelligence and organization within these realms, albeit in different forms and levels of complexity. The purpose is to draw attention to the diverse manifestations of life and intelligence in nature, providing insights into the harmonious workings of the universe and the connectedness between different forms of existence. Today, we will cover questions 606 to 613 in this chapter, which elucidates the nature and progression of the soul. It clarifies that the human spirit undergoes preparatory phases before the human period, experiencing various forms of life and contributing to the development of the intelligent principle. This section challenges the conventional understanding of metempsychosis, which is the belief or idea that the soul or spirit of a person can be reborn into a new body, often of a different species, after death. It emphasizes that true metempsychosis involves spiritual evolution from lower to higher states rather than direct transmigration between humans and animals. It also highlights the unidirectional progression of spirits and rejects the idea of retrogradation or fusion between different species. Let's get started. The Spirit's Book outlines a dual categorization of the natural world, considering both material and moral perspectives. In material terms, it distinguishes inorganic and organic beings, while morally, it identifies four degrees: inert matter, minerals, plants, animals, and humans. Humans, distinguished by unique intelligence, possess awareness of the future, understanding of immaterial aspects, and knowledge of God. Plants, formed of inert matter, lack consciousness and exhibit mechanical movements. Animals, displaying instinctive intelligence, focus on practical matters for self-preservation, with limited intellectual development influenced by external forces. Their communication is instinctive, guided by needs, and while animals possess some degree of free will, it is constrained by material necessities, lacking the moral responsibility found in humans. Animals possess a soul, though inferior to the human soul, which retains individuality but loses self-consciousness after death. The animal soul lacks the same degree of self-awareness as errant spirits and is rapidly categorized by spirits, not engaging with other beings similarly. In advanced worlds, animals progress in tandem with humans but remain inferior, serving as intelligent helpers. Humans, with a dual nature of the animal and spiritual, evolve spiritually, breaking free from material influence toward their true destiny. While the intelligence in both humans and animals originates from the same source, human intelligence undergoes development that elevates it above that of animals. The journey of the spirit unfolds in a preliminary phase preceding humanity, akin to infancy, where it gradually unfolds its intelligence through diverse life experiences, contributing to the formation of the intelligent principle. During this nascent stage, lacking full spiritual development, the spirit cannot yet distinguish between good and evil, lacks foresight into the future, and is exempt from associated responsibilities. The human period typically commences in realms even lower than Earth, with occasional exceptions. Spirits entering this phase possess minimal awareness of their preceding existences. The retention of traces from their pre-human state depends on the duration and progress made, with connections diminishing as free will and self-consciousness develop. Humans, distinguished from the rest of creation, are chosen by God for incarnating beings capable of knowing Him. Despite the common origin of the intellectual principle in living beings, it doesn't support the concept of metempsychosis. Once reaching the necessary level of intelligence to become a spirit, the connection with its primitive state is severed, much like a tree evolving from a shapeless germ in its seed. In humans, there is no trace of the animal beyond the body and the passions linked to self-preservation. Importantly, a spirit that has animated a human body cannot retrogress into an animal form. Metempsychosis, often misconstrued, is not a direct transmigration but rather the soul's evolutionary journey upward. Reincarnation, as elucidated by spirits, is grounded in nature's upward movement and human progression within their own species, emphasizing the profound responsibility humans bear. While embraced by various cultures, the precise origin of the human spirit remains shrouded in mystery, with spirits expressing divergent opinions on evolution through various animal forms. Amid these enigmatic questions, the certainty lies in the survival and potential advancement of individual spirits after death, shaping moral consequences in accordance with God's grand design. In conclusion, the Spirit's book illuminates the intricate journey of spirits, outlining a preliminary phase resembling infancy where spirits gradually unfold intelligence without the burden of moral responsibilities. This nascent stage often begins in realms below Earth, setting the foundation for the subsequent human phase. Humans, distinctively chosen by God for their unique intelligence, have a nature that separates them from the rest of creation. The shared intellectual principle among living beings doesn't support direct transmigration, and once a spirit attains sufficient intelligence, the link with its primitive state is severed, leaving no trace of the animal beyond the body. The book clarifies that metempsychosis is not a direct transmigration but an upward evolutionary journey of the soul. Reincarnation is rooted in nature's upward movement and human progression, emphasizing the profound responsibility humans bear in this cosmic design. Despite the enigmatic origin of the human spirit, certainty lies in the survival and potential advancement of individual spirits after death, shaping moral consequences according to God's grand design. The teachings inspire hope, highlighting the unique role of human existence in the cosmic tapestry. And this concludes our review of chapter, The Three Rains, as presented in the Spirit's book. It also concludes the overview of the second book within the Spirit's book, The Spirit World. Thank you for joining us. We hope this overview sparked your interest and encouraged you to explore more about spirituality. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment and hit the notification bell for updates. In our next video we will kick off the review of the third book of the Spirit's book, Moral Laws, starting the discussion of the chapter of divine or natural law. See you again soon.